Guys, this is Mike here over in Taiwan. This is a beautiful Saturday morning. So I'm not going to necessarily talk about the thing that I usually talk about, but I want to talk about in general about harassing people in public and IRL streamers. I've never watched an actual stream where people are harassing people in public and whatever, but I've seen clips. I've seen who they are and kind of in general what they do. So there's this one guy, Josh Block, and he actually went over to Dubai, but as soon as he got to the border or whatever, he was gonna actually go into the city. They told him to get out. It's because of what he does. So what he does is he gets drunk in public and then he starts acting like a fool, which is, in some ways, is kind of comical to watch, but probably as if you're like a 13-year-old or something, it's funny to watch, which you should be watching anyway. But you know, I think it definitely does take a certain level of immaturity to find that funny for a long time. Like, yeah, if it was like a caricature of real life, I would probably find it a little bit funny, somebody getting drunk and being an idiot. But after maybe 5 minutes or something, I'd probably flip over and watch something else. And there's this other guy, somebody was talking about, HarrisonIRL. He's like Johnny Somali 2.0, and man, he's a real jerk, because he'll say all these things against women, or you know, and he'll just walk away like it was nothing. And if you kind of dig deeper into I guess who he is and what he says, it's weird. It's like he doesn't have a real conscience, doesn't care if he hurts anybody. But here's the weird part, right? Because he will say something to offend people, and as soon as these people want to, you know, get tough and try to punch him or something, he'll like walk away from them or try to create some distance. He'll say, I didn't hurt you, I didn't hurt you physically. So because you didn't hurt me physically and said something about my wife or my kids or threatened me, it makes it okay, right? So I think that both of these guys kind of has dictated or told us how far we've fallen. Is it's like we don't care about the feelings of other people and we just want to get a cheap laugh out of it. And as a society, I think it's a little bit depressing, but at the same time, there kind of, maybe there's a silver lining out of this. It's, you know, why do you care about somebody who you don't know is broadcasting to his followers who don't know you either, something that's, you know, against your culture, against your skin tone, against your beliefs about yourself? Maybe you should just tune it out or not believe it. I mean, yeah, there's some cool guys who, you know, when Vitaly was out, and there's that guy in the Philippines, I don't know what his name was, otherwise I'd mention it. And he was saying, yeah, you know, you shouldn't be saying things because Filipinos are so great, blah, blah, blah. This is such a good place, and this and that. And that was good, but not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody's going to say that, and not everybody's cool like him. And it's kind of sad to say in the world that there are people like that, jerks. And you know, there's kind of a saying like sticks and stones may break my bones, but it kind of feels like everybody's made of fragile bones. You know, you tell somebody something, you trigger them. I hate that word, by the way. You trigger them, and then they have a right, or you know, you understand that they get angry. What do they have to get angry for? You know, if somebody swore at you in another language that you didn't know, if you didn't know how to speak Chinese and somebody was swearing at you in Chinese, do you care? You know, if somebody was swearing at you in Spanish or saying that you were a jerk and not a really good person, and you know, you don't understand Spanish, then do you care? So that's my point, guys, is that, you know, it's not necessarily that it's going to go away right away, especially if we keep tuning into it and letting it bother us. But the more that we listen to these people, the more that they're going to stick around, because, you know, we're giving them attention, money, whatever it is. So maybe you just have to, I don't want to sound cheesy like some type of like self-improvement guru or something, but stop listening to them. and then maybe they'll go away.